I think we need to talk about Brightney. There's been quite a bit of negativity directed towards Brightney, mainly against her design and a bit of negativity against her stats. Let's talk about the negativity towards Brightney's stats. As most of you are aware, Brightney has 1 stealth, but other than that, Brightney's stats are pretty good. Basically, the argument is that Brightney's stealth is just too low. You disrupt distractors because you pull all of the twisteds towards you. But of course, there are ways to manage having 1 stealth. This Redditor said she doesn't deserve the hate if you know what to do to cut line of sight, cut corners, and no attention spans. You should be fine. 1-star stealth is only a limit if you let it be. So the hate towards Brightney's stealth could result to just a skill issue, but aside from Brightney's stats, the biggest hate is towards Brightney's model. This Redditor made a Reddit post saying Brightney has one of, if not the worst character designs out of any toon in my opinion. Let's find out why this user thinks Brightney's design is bad. Here are the main points that this user highlights about Brightney's design. They say that Brightney has a clunky lamp base. If we look at Brightney, it's true that Brightney's base is very clunky and quite simplistic. The user goes on to say half the time I can't even tell what it's supposed to be. Is it a shirt, a dress, or is it just her body? She looks like if a lamp got their base stretched out and her arms and hands were just slapped on. I do agree that Brightney's design is very simplistic. It does almost look incomplete, like when your character hasn't loaded in yet and there are still some models missing, waiting to be loaded in, but then you realize that Brightney's model looks like this and there's nothing left to load. It does have that incomplete feeling. Of course, Brightly is supposed to resemble a lamp, but I wonder if Brightney's design could have been a bit more complex. Brightney does have some really cool skins. This user said, to be fair, she's a lamp named Brightney. This is relevant to being smart, it's just in a more subtle way. She's a bright, smart toon and lights are bright. Secondly, light bulbs are used to convey ideas and intelligence in characters. Bulbs are also just generally associated with intelligence. I do understand that Brightney is supposed to resemble intellect. I'm happy that Brightney's skins are thoughtful and fun as well. I actually wonder if the dev team will adjust Brightney's design during Brightney's Toon of the Week, or if the dev team are going to keep this model even during Brightney's Toon of the Week.